Guests for inside of the studio. My guests don't catch here with me, but I go swish. We're gonna know this big sense I be speaking English. All right, in the studio with me, I have Mr. Stephen on the program, the Patrician. Okay, and so I think a lot of us won't know waiting this the Patrician they all about. I'll leave Mr. Stephen to explain to us everything about the program today, the Patrician. Mr. Stephen, good afternoon and welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, my brother. Good afternoon, our listeners.
Okay, so Mr. Stephen, tell us more about this program, the Patrician.
Okay, so the Patrician is actually a program that is meant to take issues concerning the Christian faith, particularly the Catholic faith, to kind of educate people and also correct wrong impressions that people are having about Christendom, but in particular, the Catholic faith and all that. Yes. So every time we'll bring priests, pastors, and other persons, to come around. They faithful also to discuss different topics, about our lives as Christians and all that. Today, we will talk about Easter. Easter don't reach here, so we'll be talking about the Easter Triduum. So when you say Easter Triduum, it will sound somehow for people, many people here, and all that. Even some Catholics they don't really know what's in the Easter Triduum really be and all that. And so now we will talk about today, on this program. Yes.
Okay. So you have a guest with you, so I think I'll leave you to that to introduce your guest and ask the questions.
Okay, no problem. Thank you so much. And so permit me to welcome listeners. Permit me to welcome our guests in the person of Reverend Father David Obioma. Is the associate priest of St. John Meridian Catholic Church. Asaba. Please, Father, greet our listeners.
Good day, listeners. I'm happy talking to you people this evening, and we are talking about some crucial matters that have to do with Catholic faith and Christianity at large.
Yes. So quickly, because of time, we'll go straight to the conversation today. Father, Easter is around the corner. On Sunday, we'll have celebrating Easter, and from tomorrow, the Catholic Church all over the world will have different activities. Everything is actually put together and it's called the Easter Triduum. That leads to the Easter celebration. What is the Easter Triduum, Father?
Actually, Easter Triduum is a concept used in the Catholic Church, the Holy Mother Church, the Roman Catholic Church. Easter Triduum is a concept that is used to describe the last 3 days in the Holy Week. Last 3 days of the Holy Week, and also to describe the 3 days before the actual celebration. I mean now evening of the Sunday, Easter Sunday.
Okay.
So now Easter Triduum is gotten from the Latin concept of it. The Triduum itself means the 3 days.
Okay.
The 3 days. And now this Triduum, you can still call it Triduum Sacrum, meaning the holy 3 days. Also, it can be known as Triduum Paschale, meaning the 3 days of the Paschal mystery of Christ.
Interesting. Okay, so quickly, Father, what are these activities? Briefly, what are those activities that make up the Easter Triduum?
Actually, Easter Triduum begins with Holy Thursday.
Okay.
Especially the evening of Holy Thursday.
Okay.
Where we have a Mass of the Lord's Supper.
Okay.
Mass of the Lord's Supper. Then, but before then, I would like to talk about what we do on Holy Thursday.
Okay.
Like I will try to talk about the Chrism Mass,
Okay.
which we have with the bishop in his cathedral. Each diocese has its own cathedral.
Mm.
So we go to the cathedral to celebrate Mass with the bishop of a particular diocese, like us in Iseluku diocese. We are going tomorrow to St. Paul's Cathedral, Iseluku. So in that crazy Mass, what we do is the priests renew their priestly vow.
Okay.
After renewing their priestly vow, also the celebration is meant to to support and to show solidarity with the diocesan bishop.
Okay.
So now, in that case, when we celebrate Mass with him, we show that we are working under him and with him, following his directives.
Okay.
All right. Now, then also within that Mass, 3 oils are blessed:
Okay.
chrism oil, oil of catechumen, and oil of the sick.
Okay.
Then at the Last Supper Mass, that is evening, all the parishes of the world, they celebrate the Mass to commemorate the institution of the Holy Eucharist.
Okay.
The rituals and the ceremonies are to be internalized, not just mere observance of it. And active participation helps in this regard. So when all this drama we put in place, all these dramas are meant to help us in the deeper understanding of the Paschal mystery of Christ, what we are celebrating. So what I will urge Christians, particularly Catholics, to do is not to have mere observance of all these rituals and ceremonies, but to live it and internalize it.
Okay.
So that is
Okay. So now when you talk about the dates, the timing for the Easter season and all that, how do we come about the date, the timing for the Easter season? Length from length, how is it fixed? Is there more like a meeting of all Christians, or how is it fixed? Yes.
Easter celebration is determined by the Catholic Church.
Okay.
We have 3 liturgical cycles every year. Like now we are in a liturgical cycle A.
Okay.
Year A. So now, for us to have the date for Easter depends on the Sundays to be celebrated, the Sundays of the year, and the different liturgical seasons we have. They are all feasts, all those things, all the Sundays, the number of Sundays for a year determines when we have the Easter celebration. There is no feast date. There is no feast date. The liturgical cycle depends. It depends on liturgical cycles.
Okay. Okay. So possibly maybe we'll get to see if we'll get 1 or 2 calls from our listeners.
Okay.
They want to have questions or they want to say something.
All right. If you have a question in regards to the discussion, the topic of discussion, Easter Triduum this afternoon or evening, just call 09097280947. 09097280947. You can also send a text message. I think the priest will also attend to that. 09097280947. Okay. All right. I was still waiting for your calls and your messages to come in. You can also send it a WhatsApp message or even a voice note, WhatsApp voice note message on that same number 09097280947. A whole lot of us, I think this is the first time we're hearing this Easter
Triduum, yes.
Like myself, this is the first time. I think we'll have a call already, so let's check with this. Hello.
Yes, there are many things. Like I said, we only summarized the things we do on Holy Thursday. Like even on that Holy Thursday, at the Last Supper Mass, that is where we also commemorate and celebrate the gift of the priesthood. For Christ knew that that is to be continued, and he asked his apostles, "Do this in memory of me." Then at that mass now, by virtue of that command, the Lord has ordained his apostles to do it. Now, these two institutions we celebrate on Holy Thursday make the church different from others. That is the priesthood and the Holy Eucharist. The Holy Eucharist is a sacrifice. There can't be a sacrifice without a priest, without priesthood. And there can't be priesthood when there is no sacrifice to make. So we celebrate these two institutions that are very remarkable in the Catholic Church.
Okay. So finally, I want to say, Father, what will be your message to Christians generally as we prepare for Easter? The Triduum starts tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. As we prepare for Easter, as we prepare for the celebrations on tomorrow.
Yes, my Easter message is this. It is seen in the significance of the celebration of Easter. At Easter, we celebrate the resurrection of Christ. And now, as such, we are celebrating the foundation and beginning of our Christian faith. For in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 17, St. Paul tells us, if Christ had not risen from the dead, our preaching and our faith would have been empty. So what it means now is that we are at Easter celebration, we are celebrating our faith and we are celebrating our hope of the resurrection. So my message is this: let us use this Easter celebration to know that there is another fellowship in heaven, meaning that we should live our lives as those hoping to resurrect. And it is only those who live their lives well, according to Christian tenet, according to the dictates of Christ, that will have hope of the resurrection. So let Christians try to live their lives as those who have a hope of resurrection.
Thank you so much, Father David Obioma, for coming on the program, the Patrician, today. This is actually the maiden edition, and we thank Crown FM and also Savik for helping helping us achieve this. So we say thank you.
Thank you very much to Mr. Stephen. Thank you to Reverend Father David Obioma. Thank you for coming, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Get to see more of you and I get to hear more of these words of wisdom.